Hello and welcome to the YouTube channel of mprugs.com. My name is Mike Pana. I'm the owner of mprugs.com and also the moderator in our YouTube channel that is all about Persian rugs and carpets from around the world. And in this video, this is actually something I've been looking forward to for a long time. I have made several videos about the Turkish rugs. We are fortunate, I'm blessed to be in a family where we specialize in some of the Turkish, the Hereke rugs, but being that there is unfortunately a lot of fraud that is associated with the Turkish Hereke pieces, like for example, the two examples that you have here. I have made several videos where I show you the differences between genuine Turkish Hereke rugs, like the one that you see right here, the beige one, and then there are also a lot of counterfeit ones. The Hereke rugs are basically, for all practical purposes, when you see a new Hereke rug, you are most likely looking at a Chinese-made piece, even in places like Turkey. Due to the extreme high cost of making genuine Hereke rugs, they have been all but become extinct. So when, and like for example at my website, mprugs.com, you'll see we have a collection of Hereke rugs, like this piece in the back. But it is not a brand new piece. They're about 50 to 80 years old. And sometimes, even if you are visiting places like Turkey, if you go to the actual rug bazaars, or if you are, unfortunately, a lot of, for example, cruise ships. This is obviously before the pandemic, and hopefully well, this is 2021, the summer, we're hoping that there is going to be a solution to the coronavirus and that the cruises will start picking up again. But if you are on a cruise ship and it anchors in Turkey, places like, you know, a popular thing would be southern Mediterranean or Istanbul or someplace, you go to the bazaars, you'll see a lot of little shops. And this piece right here was actually purchased. This red looking piece was actually purchased in Turkey. It was sold to the people as a Turkish rug. And well, as I'm going to show you as soon as I get behind the camera, when I show you the tag and I'm going to show you the details, just like the Chinese ones, it says Hereke, there is a signature. It looks silk, everything is perfect, except this piece right here, this red piece was actually made in Turkmenistan. Turkmenistan is a country on the other side of the Caspian Sea. I'm going to explain to you how that is tied in with the Chinese rug weavers. But there is an actual tag, and this is why I made several videos where I talk about the imitation Turkish Hereke rugs. Well, here is one where the actual tag is still attached. And it says, country of manufacturing, Turkmen. It just says Turkmen. So the seller tells the buyer, well, Turkmen, it's made by Turkmen. This is made in Turkey. Well, Turkmenistan is not part of Turkey. It's bordering China. I'm going to explain to you, but what was exciting for me was I actually found a piece. We purchased it for the sake of putting it on the YouTube channel. I'm going to show you a little bit about the differences, but the thing I want you to take away from this video, if you don't want to watch the video any further, is if you have purchased a Hereke rug and it has a little sticker, I want you to look at where it says country of manufacturing. If it says Turkmen, then it's Turkmenistan. It is not Turkish. It is not Turkey. So I'm going to get behind the camera. I'm going to show you a little bit about the differences, and hopefully this will also help you when you look at, if you're looking at buying a Turkish silk rug. These are beautiful rugs, but unfortunately, due to the amount of fraud and just bogus deception that is being used, where so many of them are being counterfeited in China and, well, Turkmenistan. And please note, as I have stated before, we offer Chinese Hereke rugs, and they are beautiful pieces, but I make it a point of letting you as a buyer know that you are buying a Chinese Hereke piece, or in this case, it's going to be labeled as a Turkish piece. This one is going to be offered as a Turkmenistan Hereke. I am not going to be selling it as a Turkish one. That is what this video is about. I want to give you actual facts, as I've done with all my other videos. I am not pretending to be an expert. I am not someone who's certified. I grew up in this business. I love Persian rugs, but I do not believe in the bull crap that so many dealers put on their websites, they put in their stores. If it's genuine, sell it as a genuine. If it's not a genuine piece, there is no shame in selling it at a fraction of the cost, and you can simply sell it for what it is. There is absolute no shame in that. In fact, recently I featured a video on one of my favorite Hereke rugs. It was a turquoise blue Chinese Hereke. And guess what? One of our commercial retail clients purchased it for one of their customers. They sold it as a Chinese. There is no harm being done. It's a beautiful piece, but it was sold as a genuine Chinese Hereke. It was not sold as a Turkish Hereke as the original buyer had bought it. That is the difference. And this is what I do in my videos. So I'm going to get behind the camera. I'm going to show you the actual label of this red piece. And I'm going to explain to you why I'm so excited about being able to purchase this. This label is the sole reason why we purchased this piece. I wanted to show you the difference between the real one and the fake one. So I'm going to see you again here in just a minute as soon as I get behind the camera. So here I am back again behind the camera as always, and I'm going to first start things out. If you look at the two rugs right here, to the left is an imitation Turkish Hereke rug, to the right is the genuine piece. Now, as you notice, the colors, the left one is actually much shinier than the one on the right. This is the difference. Real silk, this is commercial silk. Real silk, the shininess depends on the viewing angle. You notice as I turn you notice right now the colors is already starting to change. And then you also notice, depending on the viewing angle, there was a lot of shimmer here just a short time ago. And then depending on the viewing angle, it goes away. The same here on the imitation rugs. But being that on the commercial silk, being that these are basically industrial products, this is not natural silk. Natural silk acts like just you saw it. Whereas in the commercial silk, the shininess is not, you notice it pretty much stays as is. Now, the main reason why we purchased this piece, and keep in mind the family that purchased this in Turkey, they spend approximately $1,000. Well, we bought it at a fraction of the cost because, as we pointed out to them, and the only reason that we bought this was this right here. And I do have to apologize. I'm actually going to remove this right here. You see where it says origin Turkmen? This is short for Turkmenistan. And this is a typical feature. You notice it has the serial number of the rug, and then it says origin Turkmen. This Turkmen, which stands for Turkmenistan, this is not Turkish. Just because, and this is what they sell. They sell, well, if you go to the stores, they will tell you, oh yes, it was made by men in Turkey. You know, they're basically trying to sell this as a Turkish rug. It is not a Turkish rug. This is a Chinese imitation. Now, if you look on the map and go to Google Maps or any world map, look up Turkmenistan. You will notice it is a country that borders with China. We know there's a lot of Chinese. In fact, if you go to YouTube and if you Google the Chinese carpet manufacturing, I actually made videos about that as well. Due to legal reasons, I am not telling you which websites to go to or which YouTube videos feature actual Chinese carpet manufacturers that brag about how they add the Hereke signature to the rugs that are made in China. But you can Google this yourself. If you're on YouTube, spend about 5 minutes and you are going to see a ton of videos about Chinese silk rugs where the manufacturers actually brag about how they are Hereke rugs. And it's actually legal. There is nothing illegal about selling a rug like this with the Hereke signature and with the tag that says Turkmen. There is nothing illegal about it until it is sold as a Turkish rug. But this tag is what I was so excited about, because we know this happens all the time. So I have made a bunch of videos where I show people the differences between a Chinese and a Turkish rug. Well, here is the actual label that I have been dying to be able to show you. This rug cost me a couple of $100, and now actually it has come off. It has fallen off. So here is a beautiful piece. I could take this tag and actually put it on one of my other Chinese Hereke pieces and probably sell it as a Turkmen, but that would be fraud. You will also notice it has, and this is also common, that they will put the seal on the rug. They're trying to sell this as a Turkish piece, but you notice there's actually nothing that was added. There's nothing written on the seal. It's just a blank seal. A lot of the old genuine Turkish rugs oftentimes have seals. A lot of people remove the seals when they hang them up at homes, and it's not a big deal. Most of our genuine pieces, the seals have been removed over the decades. But you will notice on this piece, remember, Turkmen, the seal is blank. Also, the density, real Hereke versus the difference could not be, this is 2 to 3 times the thickness of a genuine Hereke piece. So there is a huge difference in terms of thickness, quality, the silk. This is commercial silk, natural silk. But like I said, the whole reason for me spending a couple of $100 was on this label right here. I wanted to show you an actual piece that was sold as a Turkish piece, when this Turkmen, which is short for Turkmenistan. So I hope this video is of help to you. We have gotten some other gorgeous, beautiful, actual genuine Hereke pieces that I'm going to be featuring in other videos. But when I got this piece, I had to take a video of it. So I hope you like it. Best of luck to you guys, especially those of you who are collectors and fans of these gorgeous Turkish pieces. And like I said, if you see this on the back of your rug and you purchased it as a Turkish rug, please be very careful. Have it appraised if you need to. But like I said, hopefully I would love to hear that I'm the only one who had this piece. But unfortunately, history has taught me that there's probably many other out there. So best wishes to you all. And like I said, greetings from mprugs.com. If you have any questions, check us out or comment in the comments section. Subscribe to our channel, as we're going to be bringing you many more videos about all things involving Persian rugs. Take care. Bye-bye.